Hello everyone and welcome back to another review on my channel. March is typically celebrated as Mario's month thanks to the March 10 or Marchio date celebration, and what better way to pay tribute by providing my impressions on the latest Mario Golf game, which is Mario Golf Super Rush for the Nintendo Switch, a game that was released in 2021 and of course developed by the talented folks at Camelot who have been developing these golf games for decades, literally. I am personally a big fan of the Mario Golf games, and my fandom dates all the way back to the first game released, all the way back on the Nintendo 64 in 1999. So thanks to that game, I was able to enjoy golf video games actually for the first time ever, thanks to the great gameplay and overall solid design of the game. Ever since then, I've played every single Mario Golf game extensively, with the exception of Mario Golf Advance Tour on the Game Boy Advance. But other than that, I played and owned every other Mario Golf game, which is pretty cool. So with that being said, I was excited about Super Rush on the Switch, and I'm happy that I finally got around to playing the game. For the story, as usual, I'll start with my impressions on the story of the game, which is actually there in the form of a single-player story or adventure mode that had everyone's hopes up to see if the infamous RPG adventure style of the Mario Golf game on the Game Boy Color would make a comeback. But unfortunately, Super Rush falls flat yet again, like its immediate predecessor on the 3DS did. The story in Super Rush is linked to your Mii character and deals with learning golf lessons and making your way up from being a rookie to an all-time legend, basically. As you progress through the different worlds and courses in the game, you learn that the villain for this game is the Snow King, and he has taken over a part of the world, and it's up to your Mii character and other familiar characters in the Mario universe to put a stop to his evil plans. The adventure mode works as a big tutorial of sorts, teaching you the basics in the early stages, all the way to advanced moves later in the later chapters. There are some RPG elements in this mode as well, in the sense that you gain experience points as you play that you can allocate to improve different types of categories for your Mii character, such as power, spin, speed, control, etc. Besides gaining the XP points, you also gain coins that you can use to upgrade your equipment, buy new clothing with effects that help your character, and of course buy different types of golf clubs with also different effects. For example, you have golf clubs with the lightning capability, golf clubs that are better for lob shots, and things of that nature. For the graphics, in terms of the graphics, this is a Mario Golf game to date without a doubt. Super Rush makes use of the Switch's power and provides colorful graphics with good-looking textures and effects that are unsurprisingly better looking than previous Mario Golf games. There is a lot of simplicity in terms of the presentation, but that goes in line with previous Mario sports games. So you can't really expect much in details, much details in games like this one. But I do have to say that the game does run at 60 frames per second, providing a very good, solid performance and smooth animations, as expected, since the graphics are not very intense, as I mentioned previously. The environments in the golf courses are varied, ranging from your typical, bright green courses with blue skies, to desert-themed sandy courses, to rocky mountains, lava, snow, ice levels, and anything in between, really. The cool thing is there are about, I believe, 12 courses, which should be from memory the most out of any previous Mario Golf games, and there are some pretty cool theme, Mario Universe levels, such as the one from Mario Odyssey, which I personally enjoyed, playing in the city. As far as the sound in the game, you will find here your typical Mario Universe soundtrack and character voices or grumbles. So yeah, you know exactly what to expect, and there are no surprises in that regard. And lastly, the gameplay in this game is something that I'm a bit torn in the sense that, to begin things, the actual golf mechanics are solid, obviously, and are pretty much in line to previous Camelot offerings in terms of physics and setup. This game does have a new way to place your shots based on a new power shot gauge that has a sort of risk-reward component thanks to its danger area or cone area at the top of the shot gauge. So basically the more power you apply to your shot, the higher the chances are that you will miss-hit the ball and lose accuracy. However, if you stay outside of that danger cone area in the shot, in the shot gauge, your shots will be more accurate, but obviously not go anywhere as far. So it's a nice risk-reward system that will definitely test you throughout the game and in the different courses. You obviously have an array of different golf clubs with different types of shots and powers and even effects, especially in the adventure mode, as well as the ability to add things like spin to your shots, like forward spin, back spin, and then also use lobs to clear obstacles. And you even have a special powerful shot with different super effects based on your character once you fill the special shot bar. These special shots can be used to disrupt the golf ball positioning of your opponents in the putt area, for example, creating a very hectic environment and some funny moments added. The main addition to this game, however, is the speed golf mode, which is a curse and a blessing in my opinion. It's good because it adds a variety to the gameplay of the game, and it was fun doing a couple runs for speed golf, but at the same time it's a negative at the same time, because it really goes against the slow and methodical nature of golf games. I mentioned in a couple other videos that one of the aspects that I really enjoyed about the Mario Golf games is that they're for the most part relaxing games where you can take your time to place your shots, enjoy your environment, make sure you have well placed shots and power gauges and all that. But while playing speed golf, it was very stressing, trying to balance speed and accuracy, which I guess you can say it's a nice challenge, but from an enjoyment point of view, it became a bothersome component really fast. To make matters worse, the story/adventure game really abuses the speed golf theme of the game, and you will find playing this mode, the speed golf mode, for the vast majority of the adventure mode. So that right there, it's one of my main complaints for the story mode. I guess that and the lack of charm in the exploration and interaction with other characters and the story. I feel like the RPG elements or adventure mode that people were hoping for, it's just simply not there, unfortunately. However, some of the boss fights in the adventure mode were fun, so that's one of the saving graces. Besides the adventure mode, you obviously can play your typical regular rounds of golf in different courses and using characters from the Mario universe, as opposed to being forced to use your Mii character for the story mode. Another new mode addition is the Battle Golf, which is similar to Speed Golf, but adds a battle component and makes use of a special arena type of stages, which is pretty cool. I only played a couple rounds of Battle Golf, but from the little I played against the AI, it was actually very fun, and I can see myself trying out this new game mode more. It's important to note that Nintendo has been adding new characters and courses since the release, which is pretty cool and helps extend the life of the game. So overall, I think Mario Golf Super Rush is a decent entry in the Mario Golf series, but personally, I think this is my least favorite to date. Not to say the game is bad per se, but some of the aspects from Speed Golf and the adventure mode itself didn't really do a whole lot for me. So yeah, I guess that's it for now. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching, and I will see you all later. Take it easy.